Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and building the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Bush. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Wolves. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. And gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching these guys do work.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Get set.
Dropping back, it's Davis. Pass clock. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Wolverines are in the red zone.
Slide 22.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle, but forced down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, a reverse. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
There are so many play callers that get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. Not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Impressive spin move. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff from the shotgun. Spins away from defenders.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He shreds the tackle. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Davis. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. Trying to run, it's Marshall. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking downfield, it's Davis. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
We go with a direct snap. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal.
3:25.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Bush. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Wallace. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Handoff running right. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Strong game by this quarterback. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And it works. The first down to the 35.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. The sure hands. It's Lions. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down.
Let's go. Double right.
I'll flip back to the QB. Throws it to the right. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field.
Black 24. In blue.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Offense drops that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The sure hands, it's Bush. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Red Wolves will have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. The shotgun handoff here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Red Wolves will crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Davis. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Michigan. And they go in front here in the 2nd half. Well, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
That is strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Red Wolves looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Touchdown, Arkansas State. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He makes the grab. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Davis. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And the Red Wolves come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it to the right side. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Yeah, the coach may have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here.
That is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. The Red Wolves come to the line to run the hurry up. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
3:25.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Really good job here converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
29.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.